Beloved, as we approach this weekend, it is Good Shepherd Sunday, and all the lectionary readings are tied to a vision of the Good Shepherd, the one who is the bishop, the guardian, the deliverer of our souls. And the Revelation passage is from Revelation 7, 9 to 17, and John the Revelator has already been caught up to the throne in a vision. And he's calling us, as we read the text, to witness with him something extraordinary. What's extraordinary? Our lion lamb-like deliverer and bishop and guardian and shepherd. We see a great multitude from every nation, every tribe, every people, every language standing before the throne and before the Lamb at the end of the age. And guess what? We are included in that number. The now and the not yet is taking place as we behold what's transpiring. We stand not as anonymous spectators, but as those whose identities have been thoroughly reshaped through suffering. We're marked, we're healed, and we're cleansed by the Lamb's blood. The robes we wear speak volumes. Those of us in that number are known not by superficial distinctions, nor by fragmented identities of self-invention. Rather, we're known by our shared participation in Christ's redemptive life. Our very being has been decisively formed through a journey of sacrificial love. John's vision of who we truly are critiques much of what our contemporary culture offers us as a substitute. We live amid narratives driven by relentless quests for self-expression, where meaning is constantly pursued through superficial performances and ever-shifting identities. Believe it or not, we're constantly tempted to being subtly shaped by an anxiety that demands we endlessly define and redefine ourselves, and yet all of it leaves us inwardly restless, disconnected, and in need of deliverance. As the members of that glorious multitude before the throne, we are called to testify powerfully against all these cultural currents, because our deliverer has and continues to liberate us from these shallow and idolatrous substitutes. Our identity is neither self-constructed nor externally imposed. It emerges through the experience of deep engagement with our Good Shepherd's redemptive story, through participation in his own journey of suffering, endurance, and triumph. This is no trivial spiritual formation. This is all about genuine deliverance by the shepherd and bishop and guardian of our souls. And it requires us to honestly confront our inner fragmentation and the hidden tensions that lie within us. It demands we face what lies beneath the surface in those shadowy places, our fears, our anxieties, our wounds, and our griefs, not avoiding or suppressing them, but allowing Christ, our shepherd, to deliver us from within our own depths. He engages us not through coercion or external pressure, but through an intimate inner presence that understands our brokenness, knows our wounds, and seeks to integrate every scattered part of ourselves. His shepherding, delivering presence transforms our inner struggles into openings for divine grace. The journey into genuine spiritual maturity. Indeed, to genuinely encounter the shepherd lamb means coming to terms with our own inherent vulnerabilities. We often fear exposure, pain, and loss, yet it is precisely in those tenderest of places that Christ shepherds and delivers us most effectively. Our tears are mentioned here in the passage because they're not simply symbols. They're intensely sacred human realities. Christ meets us precisely there, promising to personally wipe them all away, not by denying or dismissing their reality, but by lovingly and mercifully transforming their meaning. Our wounds become places of divine encounter, and our tears are pathways to deeper healing and more authentic personhood. Moreover, in this secular age, dominated by narratives that deny transcendence and reduce everything to material explanations, leaving us spiritually hungry, this vision John takes us into offers powerful resistance. Rather than reducing life to consumerism or endless restless striving, the multitude of which we are a part have found meaning in something far more stable and eternally enduring. Our vision is oriented around the throne and the Lamb, signaling that ultimate reality transcends materialistic or self-centered definitions. Human flourishing is realized not through our anxious attempts at endless reinvention, but through quiet trust, patient endurance, and sustained communion with the one who shepherds and delivers us from the center of the universe. This powerful scene invites us into discernment regarding our present moment and the future into which Christ is calling us. It urges us to slow down from cultural pressures and media-driven anxieties and to reflect deeply and intentionally on the direction in which our shepherd is leading. This future toward which we are drawn emerges from authentic spiritual cooperation, our will actively and lovingly joined to the will of the triune God. Together, in that synergy, we lean and learn not merely to react to trends or to pressures, but to respond creatively and courageously, faithfully stewarding the wisdom of generations past, recognizing clearly the forces that shape the present, and discerning with clarity the future that Christ is continually inviting us to move toward. May we all choose intentionally and reflectively to follow the Lamb who shepherds and continually delivers us, not superficially, but at the deepest levels of our existence, toward springs of living water, where life is continually renewed, identity is fully restored, and all brokenness is lovingly